Alrighty, let's do some time arithmetic. Our first example here is doing a subtraction of two different time periods. The only complication with this kind of question is the fact that the first amount of minutes is actually smaller than the second. So I'm going to have to borrow some time from the hours and convert them into minutes before doing a subtraction. So what I'm going to do is look at that, and that's the first thing to notice. If this is bigger than this, you can just do the subtraction. In this case, however, I'm going to take one of these hours, which is just going to leave me with 3, and I'm going to turn it into minutes here. Now 1 hour is 60 minutes, so I'm going to be adding 60 minutes onto my 16 minutes, which should give me 76. And now I'm going to do my arithmetic. So I'm doing a subtraction, so I'm going to have 3 take away 2 in hours, which is just going to leave me with 1 hour. And then I'm going to do my minutes separately. So 60 and 16 makes 76 in total. And I'm going to take away the 28 minutes here. Now a bit of mental arithmetic skills. 76 take away just 20 would leave me with 56. And then 56 take away this remaining 8 that I haven't used is 48 minutes. And so my final answer to this question is going to be 1 hour and 48 minutes. In question 2, we have an addition this time, and we're going to have to deal with minutes and hours and interchange them a little bit, but it'll be at the end of the question. So I'm going to do what I did before and deal with hours and minutes separately. So first, my hours, I've got 3 plus 4 is going to give me 7 hours. Then I'm going to look at my minutes. I have 22 and 51, which is going to make 73. So 22 plus 51 equals 73 minutes. However, when we represent our answers in these time questions, we want the minutes to be somewhere between 0 and 60, because we don't, if we have more than 60 minutes, we turn it into an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away 60 minutes from here and add it onto my total number of hours. Okay, so if I take 60 from here and put them into the hours, it's going to be 7 plus 1, which is going to be 8 hours. And if I'm going to write my minutes now, remember I've just taken 60 away, so I'm only left with 13 minutes. And that's my final answer for that one. And finally, we've got a worded problem here, a scenario, if you will, and we're going to try and solve that. So the question is, if you go to bed at 8:30 p.m. and wake up at 6:15 a.m., how much sleep did you get? Okay, so again, this is just going to be a strategy I use. You may have different strategies. There's many ways to solve this problem. My recommendation is, again, deal with hours first and worry about the minutes after. So my strategy would be to think and just count in terms of pure hours. So I'm at 8:30 p.m. Another hour would be 9:30 p.m., 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. After 10 hours, I'm at 6:30 a.m. Okay, so I'm just going to make a note of that. So I'm going to say 10 hours takes me to 6:30 p.m. And I'll notice that the 6:30 p.m., a.m., not p.m., 6:30 a.m. I'll notice that the 6:30 a.m. is 15 minutes too much. Okay, so I've gone 15 minutes too much. So I know it's not going to be a full 10 hours. It's going to be 9 hours and a bit. So I'm going to say now the answer is going to be 9 hours and 15 minutes less than on the hour is going to be 45 minutes. So it's going to be 9 hours and 45 minutes. As my final answer. Now again, there's going to be many ways to solve this kind of problem, but that's my recommendation. Get as close as you can to 6:15 a.m. in just pure hours, which was 10 for us, and then have a think. Is your new answer too much, too little? Do I need to add or take away minutes? And you'll get your final answer. So hopefully these 3 examples can help you out.